Unbiased Sports back again, and I just want to have a little chat about who I think we still need to sign, who I think we still need to sell, and stuff like that at Arsenal going into the season. It's going to be a quick video. I'm just going to run through a few things that I personally want us to do and things I think we need to do. Um, so I want to start with a few signings that I want to make that I want Arsenal to make, and I think if we make these signings, yeah, there's three more signings I'd like at Arsenal. And I think if we make these three signings, we really, really do have a good chance of winning this league this season or more. The first being David Raya. Now, David Raya is a top keeper. I don't care what anyone says. He's a class keeper. He's one of the main reasons Brentford done so well last season. And I think that bringing him in as a number two slash number one, him and Ramsdale battling it out, is going to give us one of the best goalies in the league, one of the best goalies in the world, because we'd have two top tier goalies, yeah, that can progress and get even better because they're still both quite young. You've got Timber, fucking hell. You've got Aaron Ramsdale, that's still only 23, 24 years old, and you've got Raya, that's 27 years old. Both got time to grow, learn off each other, etc. And I just think if we get him for 25 million, sell Turner for 10 million, we've spent 15 million on Raya. Now, say we keep Raya for the season and then we think, he wants to go, we sell him next season. That's 50, 60 million. I'm sorry, if he has time on his contract, because he's only got a year left at Brentford, if he's got time on his contract, you can ask for 50, 60 million from certain clubs, 100%. So, same with Aaron Ramsdale if he's the one that Arsenal want to sell, or you keep them both for the foreseeable future if they're happy with that to battle it out. Um, but I think David Raya will be a great signing for Arsenal. Going on to the next one, I think that Arsenal need to go and hijack Kudus from Brighton. Now Brighton have had a bid of 40 million accepted, and Kudus has not agreed personal terms yet. He seems to be waiting for something. Now, I don't know. Has he heard something that we don't know? Has Arsenal said to him, calm down, we're going to come for you. We just need to sort out a few things. Then we're going to come in with a bid and get it done. 40 million for this guy is a steal. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. He will be another one where when you sign him, you're like, fucking hell, we got a good deal on this guy. What's going to happen is Brighton, if we let Brighton sign him, he's going to go to Brighton for 40 million. Next season, he's going to have an amazing season for Brighton. We're all going to see him next season. People are going to want to buy him, and Brighton are going to be sitting there going, 90 million, 100 million. They're going to start doing all that bollocks that they've done with Caicedo, that they've done with a lot of their other players, you know. I think that we need to go and get him. I think he's cover for the right hand side. He's covered for the midfield. He's a bit of cover up top. I think he's a great fucking player, and I think we need to go and get him done. Yeah. And the third and final signing I think we need to make, for me personally, is Ivan Toney. Now, Ivan Toney can't play till January. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'd rather sign Ivan Toney than any other striker that's probably available to us right now. Of course, if you're talking about Harry Kane or you're talking about Mbappe and that, yeah, of course, I'd rather them players at Arsenal. But we're not going to get them. It's not really possible. It's not plausible. So out of people that I'd say is a realistic signing for Arsenal, I don't think you get better than Ivan Toney. Now, he'll be great to push on from. I think we have enough to get us through to January with the striking department, having Trossard that can go up there. Havertz can help. Jesus is out for a few weeks, but then he'll be back. I think if we get Ivan Toney to come into the side in January, I think it'll be a great signing. Personally, I'd say to Brentford right now, listen, we'll give you 20 million plus Balogun. You get a striker now at the start of the season, so you're not missing a striker when you start the season. And we get Ivan Toney, and in January he comes to the team. If not, Arsenal have to go in January. No, all our budget. I think that at this point, if we sign the other two players with the team we got in January, we can sign one player being Ivan Toney. We can spend all our January budget on Ivan Toney, get that done, get him in. Voila. Maybe a small other player or something, a loan move if we need a bit of depth because of injuries. I don't know. We'll see about that. But Ivan Toney is the guy for me, man. I think he suits Arsenal. I think he'll be the missing piece in Arsenal. You know, he'll be a different option. He'll be what an option he'll be, man. If it's starting or off the bench, it doesn't matter. He'll be a great option. He's different to any striker we have. He's guaranteeing you 20 plus goals a season, in my opinion. Um, yeah, Ivan Toney, man. Give him Balogun. I'm starting going on to selling players. First guy I'll sell is Balogun. To be honest, he's starting to piss me off. I loved Balogun. I wanted Balogun to have a chance, but the way he's moving is just pissing me off. He's got this bit of arrogance that right now that isn't just. It isn't justified. You haven't really done much. Yes, you done well last year in the French league, and I've been one to say, listen, we got to ask for decent money for him because he done well last season. But to come into Arsenal after we come second and just miss that to Man City, and come in with the arrogance to say you have to start, fuck off. In my like, it kind of pisses me off because listen, I get the arrogance of thinking you should be a starting player and wanted to be a starting player, yeah. But if you have the arrogance, you should be there saying, well, I'm gonna prove that. I'm gonna stay this season, and I'm gonna. If I start on the bench the first few games, that's that. But I'm getting into this team, and it's down to you to get into the team. But to just think that you deserve to just walk in over Jesus and that when you've never done it in the Premier League, for me is bizarre. And I think he's just sort of saying that because he don't want to. He sort of wants to move. He wants somewhere to. I get he wants to be the main guy somewhere. I do get that, but for that, sell him. In my opinion, I think Arteta said he only wants people at this club that want to be at this club. He don't want to be at this club. He's posting cryptic messages, watching R9 when he played for Inter. He's got the links to Inter. Listen, just sell him to Inter Milan. Put a buyback on him. Tell him, listen, go do your thing. If you do what you do, we'll come and get you again. You know. But yeah, I'd sell Balogun. I think Nuno Tavares still needs selling. I think we still need to sell Rob Holding. Who else would I sell? I think that's around Sambi Lokonga on loan. I think will be a great bit of business. Definitely if he goes to Company in the Premier League because Company knows him well. And I don't think the road's dead for Lokonga. I think if he goes and have a good loan, he could definitely be a player that we bring in because by the looks of it, we're not going to probably be bringing in another Lavia, another player for that sort of position, like a Lavia or someone for that position, a Caicedo right now. So maybe him going on loan, having a season, he could be that guy next year. We don't know. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm trying to think who else. I don't think anyone else really. Oh! I had a late flight last night and we were delayed. So bear with me, I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the where I want Arsenal to go in the transfer window. I think that Raya is definitely going to be done in the next couple of days. And I think that hopefully more signings can come before the start of the season or after the start of the season, just at the beginning. But yeah, on to Saturday. Like, subscribe, share, comment below what you think, who you think we should sign, if we still need to sign players, who we should sell, if you still think we need to sell players, if I've missed anyone out, if someone's gone over my head that we should be selling. Let me know in the comments below, man. I'm back. I'm Biased Sports. Peace.